Hi P3, how are you today? We will have a review for our final test next week. Okay, are you ready? Our topic coverage for our final test will be Unit 19, 20, and 21. So here we have some reminders. First, give your best effort to study and review the materials posted in Google Classroom. Fill in the correct email address during the test. Read the instructions very well before answering and make sure to review before you submit. So let's start with Unit 19, Sound. We have learned that when an object vibrates, it makes the air around it vibrates. Objects around us can produce different types of sound. How are sounds useful? In our Science Pupils book, page 93, it's stated there, 3 uses of sound: to warn people of danger, to communicate with one another, and to entertain people. How do we use sounds to alert us of events in our environment? Examples are, the cries of a baby tells us that he may be hungry. A ringing kettle tells us that water is boiling. And a siren from a police car to warn us about COVID-19. So sounds are very important to let us know if there are any emergencies or any urgent situations that we need to know. In pages 94 to 95, we have learned that there are many ways to produce sound. We can use musical instruments as well as other objects around us to produce sounds. What are the different types of sound? In page 96, there are the examples there that sounds can be loud, soft, high-pitched, or low-pitched. Why are loud sounds harmful to us? It can cause stress and anger. It can cause damage to our ears. Now let's go to Unit 20 and we will learn all about rocks. What is a rock? A rock is a natural solid material. It is made up of grains of one or more natural substances called minerals. Where can we find rocks? We can find rocks on hills, on beaches, near rivers and streams, and in fields. And other places that have rocks are the roadside, ocean floor, riverbed, canyon, and forest. How do we classify rocks according to their properties? We can classify rocks according to their colors. Used to remember, it can be red, brown, gray, and some rocks can be colorful or rainbow-like. We can classify rocks according to their size of grains. Size of grains can be coarse or fine. We can classify rocks according to their shape of grains. Shape of grains can be smooth, rounded, or jagged. We can classify rocks according to their pattern of grains. Pattern of grains can be banded, swirling, or have a definite pattern. Uses of rocks. Rocks are useful in building materials for houses, and not only for building houses but also building materials for bridges. We use bricks to build houses. We use glass to make window panes since glass is made from sand, which comes from rocks. Cement is made from minerals found in different types of rocks. We use cement to make sidewalks. Porcelain is made from clay, which is made from rocks too. We use porcelain to make plates and bows. Pebbles are a type of rock. We use pebbles to decorate places. Clay comes from rocks and we use clay to make flower pots. For Unit 21, It's all about the sun, the earth, and the moon. How do light and heat from the sun support life? Plants use light from the sun to make food. We have learned in the past units that other living things depend on plants directly or indirectly for food. Heat from the sun keeps living things warm. Where are the sun and the moon? The sun and the moon are in space. What is the shape of the sun, the earth, and the moon? They are shaped like spheres. The sun is shaped like a sphere. It is like a huge ball. The sun is made up of hot gases. From where we are on the surface of the earth appears flat. However, the earth is shaped like a sphere. There are land and water on the earth. The moon does not give off its own light. It reflects light from the sun. From the earth, we see different shapes of the moon on different days. Have you noticed this week? We had full moon the other night, right? Why is the earth as seen from space mostly blue? Because it's about 3/4 of the earth's surface is covered by water. How does the sun move across the sky? The sun rises and is low in the sky in the morning. It rises higher in the sky in the afternoon and gets lower on the opposite side of the sky in the evening. Things in the sun during the morning form long shadows. As the position of the sun in the sky changes, the shadow of a thing also changes its size and position. That's why the shadows will keep changing from early morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. How do we tell directions? We can tell directions using the cardinal points, which are the north, the south, the west, and the east. Scientists often make use of cardinal points to locate places on the earth. With the help of the compass, we can also make use of cardinal points to tell directions. The compass is a needle that always points to the north. And that ends our review. Best of luck for your exams. Stay healthy, safe, and God bless always. Bye, P3 students.